Life grants each of us around 80 years. Every sunrise is an opportunity to grow, build, and steer the course of your existence. Yet too many waste these days on distractions, regrets, and destructive patterns. The truth is harsh, your time is limited, and once gone, it cannot be reclaimed. But the hopeful side is this: the majority of people fall into the same predictable traps. If you can spot them early and sidestep them, you can change the entire trajectory of your life. These aren't small stumbles, but major pitfalls that silently drain potential and keep people stuck in mediocrity. What follows are 10 of the most dangerous mistakes, why they take root, how they undermine your growth, and most importantly, how to break free from them. Awareness is the first step. It's the line between drifting through life and taking control of it. See the traps, and you gain the power to rise above them. Mistake 1. Believing there's always more time. The greatest illusion is that tomorrow is guaranteed. Time is the only resource you can never earn back. Most people comfort themselves with the thought that there's always another day. They'll fix the habit tomorrow, repair the bond tomorrow, start the dream tomorrow. But tomorrow never comes, it is only ever today. Hours disappear into meaningless scrolling or trivial chatter while important goals starve. You wouldn't burn your paycheck and expect to live comfortably, yet that's exactly how most treat time. The antidote is brutal awareness. Every moment spent is either an investment in your future or a theft from it. Once you accept that the clock is always running, urgency becomes a guiding force. Live as if the countdown has already started, because it has. Mistake 2. Pouring energy into the trivial. Attention is life's currency, yet most spend it carelessly. Distraction is the silent killer of potential. Entire days vanish into entertainment, gossip, or the curated illusions of strangers online, while personal ambitions sit untouched. Amusement itself isn't the enemy, but when it dominates, it robs you of depth, growth, and creation. Ask yourself honestly, how much of your energy builds your own future compared to how much is spent consuming others? You can recite entire shows or stats on celebrities but struggle to articulate your own vision. The truth is simple: if you don't guard your focus, the world will hijack it. Audit your daily attention. Does this strengthen me, or does it drain me? Treat every wasted hour as theft disguised as harmless fun, because that's exactly what it is. Mistake 3. Viewing problems only as burdens. Obstacles don't block the road, they are the road. Challenges are unavoidable, yet many interpret them only as punishment. Fear, frustration, or self-pity transforms obstacles into immovable walls. But in reality, problems are raw material for growth. They demand resourcefulness, discipline, and resilience. Staring at the peak of a mountain overwhelms, but taking it step by step makes it climbable. The difference lies not in the size of the challenge, but in the mindset brought to it. Problems are invitations to sharpen your character. Struggle never disappears, but you can decide whether it will crush you or forge you into someone unshakable. Mistake 4. Wasting energy on the uncontrollable. You can't command the storm, but you can steer your ship. A common drain on human energy is obsessing over events beyond personal control: politics, external opinions, or unpredictable outcomes. Hours are wasted, emotions wrecked, yet nothing changes. The more you scatter attention outward, the weaker you become inward. True power is found in mastering your own sphere, your choices, your habits, your discipline. Redirect energy ruthlessly, focus on what you can influence, and release the rest. Care about the wider world, yes, but don't let it consume you. The surest path to misery is trying to govern what was never yours to command. Mistake 5. Living without a guiding code. If you don't set your values, the world will assign them for you. Many drift through life without a conscious philosophy. They inherit beliefs from culture, family, or trends without questioning if those values serve their growth. A guiding philosophy isn't abstract, it's a compass that directs decisions when storms come, when sacrifices are needed, and when integrity is tested. Without it, you're a ship with no anchor, tossed by every wave. Building one requires reflection. Which virtues matter most? Which lines won't you cross? And how do you wish to be remembered? Live your code daily, adjust it as life changes, but never abandon it. With a solid foundation, you move through chaos with clarity and strength. Mistake 6. Chasing validation over substance. Living for the approval of others is a guaranteed path to emptiness. Social media, peer pressure, and even family expectations can trick you into shaping a life that looks good on the outside, but feels hollow within. The problem isn't recognition itself, but dependence on it. If applause is your fuel, you'll collapse the moment it stops. True fulfillment comes from alignment with your own values and progress towards self-chosen goals. Respect earned by authenticity is lasting. Validation borrowed from others vanishes. Build a life that feels right, not just one that looks impressive. Mistake 7. Confusing busyness with progress. Being constantly occupied feels productive, but activity isn't achievement. Many people fill their schedules with meetings, errands, and shallow tasks to avoid facing the uncomfortable work that truly matters. Busyness becomes a mask, hiding the lack of real progress. The measure of effectiveness is not how much you do, but whether what you do actually moves you closer to your vision. Ruthlessly cut tasks that don't matter. Ask daily, if I only accomplished one thing today, what should it be? Focus creates results. Busyness only creates exhaustion. Mistake 8. Neglecting health until it breaks. People often treat their body as if it were indestructible, sacrificing sleep, eating poorly, or skipping exercise for years. Then, when illness strikes, they scramble to repair decades of neglect. But health doesn't work that way. It's built daily through consistency. A sharp mind requires a strong body, and discipline in one area reinforces the other. Ignoring health for success is foolish. It guarantees you won't be able to enjoy that success. Care for your body now, and it will carry you through the storms later. Mistake 9. Avoiding discomfort at all costs. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly suffocates growth. By avoiding difficult conversations, challenges, or risks, people trade short-term relief for long-term regret. Discomfort is the birthplace of strength. Muscles grow under strain. Wisdom grows through mistakes. Courage grows through fear. The more you train yourself to embrace discomfort, the larger your world becomes. Stay sheltered, and your world shrinks until life itself feels unbearable. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. You must choose one. Mistake 10. Drifting without long-term vision. Without a larger vision, life becomes reactive. You move from one short-term distraction to the next, never building anything lasting. Days slip by and suddenly years are gone. Vision doesn't have to be rigid, but it must exist. It gives meaning to effort, context to sacrifice, and direction to discipline. Without it, ambition dies in scattered bursts. Define where you want to steer your life and let that vision guide decisions. A ship without a destination drifts endlessly, while even a rough map ensures forward motion. Closing reflection. Your life is shaped by choices, and the 10 mistakes above are silent thieves of time, energy, and meaning. Believing time is endless, chasing trivialities, fearing problems, fighting the uncontrollable, living without a code, seeking only validation, confusing busyness with progress, neglecting health, avoiding discomfort, and drifting without vision. Each one erodes decades if left unchecked. But awareness is liberation. Once you see these traps, you can choose differently. You can reclaim hours, build focus, embrace challenges, master your body and mind, and steer life by a philosophy and vision you've chosen. 30,000 days, many already gone. The urgent question is, what will you do with the ones that remain? Will you sleepwalk through them, or wake up and live with purpose? The decision is yours. And the time is now.